Murray is surrounded by forest.
Yes, sir.
What type of trees are there?
So the cheddar pine trees, blue pine trees, and deodar trees.
They are pine trees.
Yes, sir.
What are white collar and blue collar jobs?
So white collar jobs are the upper done by the upper echelons, people in the upper echelons, for example, heads of the institutions, heads of different managerial positions, while the blue collar jobs are done by people, menial jobs, for example, by common people.
2 months ago exactly,
Yes, sir.
a conference was held in Baku. What was that?
Sorry, sir, I do not remember.
Roughly 30,000 representatives from all over the world attended that. It related to climate change.
So it was a COP29 conference which was held in Baku, Azerbaijan.
Tell us about it.
So it was pledged in the COP29 conference summit that $1.3 billion will be given to the countries, developing countries, for the adaptability of the towards the climate change. And the initial amount that was pledged was more than $1 trillion, but it was not given. So the final outcome was that $1.3 trillion will be given to the developing nations, and some of the developing nations, which consisted in the ASEAN region, protested against this step.
This winter, we did not receive enough rain,
Yes, sir.
especially let me give you the example of Lahore. We had light drizzle maybe 3 times, that's all. Whereas we used to have plenty of rainfall during the month of January. What could be the reason?
Sir, the obvious reason is the climate change. It is changing the rain precipitation patterns. For example, the Punjab region received the rainfall from monsoon, and the monsoon pattern is changing, which is why Lahore and the rest of the Punjab are not receiving the rain that you used to receive in the early winters.
What are your views on global warming and climate change?
So global warming is the average increase in the global temperature, while climate change is the effect. It's also the increase in global temperature, but it has caused the impact on the world in forms of the change in precipitation patterns. Along with that, the destructions that we saw in the Los Angeles in the form of wildfires, and subsequently the floods that we saw in Pakistan 2022, which brought chaos in terms of our GDP economy. Along with that, 1,700 people lost their lives, and $30 billion were lost to our economy.
About 25,000 or so Afghans who supported the US and NATO policies and whatever in Afghanistan are stranded in Pakistan because the US had said that they will get them repatriated and resettled in America. They cannot go back to Afghanistan for obvious reasons because they fought against the Taliban.
Yes, sir.
What future do you see for these people?
Sir, I think if the Americans have promised them, then they should be repatriated to the US as early as possible.
Yeah, but Trump has refused to take them, you see.
Sir, I think then Pakistan should let them, give them this opportunity to settle in Pakistan, and I think it will be a good opportunity for Pakistan to show soft power in terms of helping the people who are not being taken by the Taliban regime.
When we already have a few million refugees in Pakistan.
Sir, these people were mostly educated class of the Afghan society. So I don't think they will be involved in the crimes that the refugees are being involved. So it will be a soft, the increase in our soft image will be impacted.
Last 2 questions. What is the status of the state of Junagarh?
Sir, it is Pakistan claims that it belongs to Pakistan. It is now part of India because of the during the partition period it was having the Muslim majority in the Junagarh province state, and for that reason Pakistan demanded that it should be given to Pakistan because it has the majority Muslim population. However, India confiscated it through sending their army, and now it is with the Indian state.
I asked you what is the status of Junagarh.
Sorry, sir.
You have told me the history. I want to know the status. Last question. Soon after our independence,
Yes, sir.
the Soviet Union extended an invitation to Liaquat Ali Khan to visit Moscow.
Yes, sir.
After that, he received an invitation to visit Washington.
Yes, sir.
He chose to go to Washington and ignored the invitation from the Soviet Union.
Yes, sir.
It is said that had he gone to Moscow, things would have been different today. Give me your analytical approach on this.
So I think at that time Pakistan was before 1947. Pakistan was part of the British rule, and at that time preferred the democracy, parliamentary form of government were there. So the Soviet Union they were supporting the communist regime in every country, while the US was also following the footsteps of the British democratic system, although that was presidential in that form, but still it was democracy. So Pakistan was also created in the name of Democratic Republic of Pakistan. For that reason, Liaquat Ali Khan took a good step that he chose to went to Washington rather than going to Moscow.
Thank you.
One China policy, what does it mean?
So One China policy is a Chinese policy, Chinese Republic of People of China policy that aims to consider Taiwan as part of China, and it does not consider Taiwan to be an autonomous region independent region.
You have also criminology, Cornish or Clark theory of crime. Tell us that.
Sorry, sir, I've never read it.
Yeah. Okay, there is a global parliamentary body known as IPU. What does IPU stand for? When it was founded and what were its main functions?
Sorry, sir, I've never heard of it.
You have not heard of it?
No, sir.
Okay. What is meant by Silk Route?
Silk Route is the old route named that starts from China all the way to India, and then it reaches the Central Asian countries. It is now also BRI is also part of the Silk Route planning. That is the Belt Road Initiative. Other than that, I do not know, sir, much about it.
Why it is specifically called Silk Route? Why not Cotton Route? Why?
Sorry, sir, I do not know.
You don't know. Okay, tell us the civilizations which exist in Pakistan. Oldest civilization which exists in Pakistan.
So there is this in Balochistan, Mehergarh civilization exists in Pakistan, and in Sindh, the Mohenjo-daro civilization also exists in Pakistan. These are the two of the oldest civilization in the ancient history.
Okay, mention the 4 passes of Pakistan which exist in Pakistan.
So there is Bolan Pass, there is Buzi Pass, there is this Karakoram Pass, if I'm right. These are the 3 passes that I remember till now.
1 or 2 questions about economy.
Okay, sir.
Okay. What are the major problems being faced by Pakistan? Economic problems being faced by Pakistan? Just mention 3.
Sir, the first is the expensive electricity generation is the first problem.
Expensive electricity
generation. Yes.
So this is economic problem. Okay.
This is part of the economic problem. The second is our tax GDP is very low. The third is that the capacity payments that we are providing to the IPPs is another problem.
Okay, let's speak for 1 minute about tax to GDP ratio. How it can be improved and what is the current ratio?
So the current tax to GDP ratio is almost 10%, while in the other countries, for example, in India and Bangladesh, it's reaching up to 15 to 13%. The tax to GDP ratio is one of the main factors because of which economy thrives and flourishes. And one of the main reasons because of which Pakistan is not having a good economy is because of the low tax GDP ratio. And if we increase this, the minimum threshold for the tax to GDP ratio given by the World Bank is approximately 19 to 18%, and we are having 10% of tax GDP ratio. I think if we can broaden our tax base level, it will help us. Along with that, if we can tax the industrial zones, the industries. Along with that, if we can tax the real estate, which is burgeoning in the country, and they are giving the least tax in terms of taxation. So that will improve the tax to GDP ratio. These are some of the solutions which I think.
Okay, tell us something about NFC award. What does it mean, and how share allocation is made in it?
Sir, NFC stands for National Finance Commission. It was the last time it was given was in 2010. It is the distribution of the total money which is revenue distributed among the different federal and provinces. The federal gets 42.5% of the share, while the provinces gets 57.5% of the share. And then they are further distributed on the proportion of population.
What is the exact criteria and percentage of share allocation?
Between the provinces, sir, the provinces, there are 4 criteria given on which these will be shared, the amount of given to the provinces, which is population. 82% will get to population. Then is the poverty rate, which is less than 6%. And then there is also this the province which is more developed. And the fourth, I do not remember, sir.
Okay, just one last question. What is meant by core inflation?
Sorry, sir, I do not know.
Okay, thank you.
Kalim Ullah. Yes, sir. How old are you? Your form does not mention, although there is
Sir,
a
I'm
column.
26 years old.
26 years old.
Yes, sir.
And your father is a businessman?
Yes, sir.
What is his business?
Sir, real estate, that he sells and purchases properties. So this is.
In Balochistan?
Sir, in Karachi.
So in your form, in your biodata form, yes, you have mentioned that one of your weaknesses is explaining things more than required.
Yes.
But during this interview, I've observed that you gave very short and abrupt answers, and you do not give details even where there can be something that can be told. How do you reconcile these two? It appears to be an anomaly.
Sir, probably the revered panelist asks most of the things which I could not answer. That was the main reasons.
You also said that civil services are the most respected job in Pakistan. Very big title that you have given to a sector here. How do you say so?
Sir, it is one of the most respected jobs in Pakistan in terms of the opportunities that civil service provides you.
What opportunities does it provide you?
First is that you become part of the government sector. The second is that you work for the underprivileged in your capacity.
The underprivileged does not feel that you are working for the underprivileged.
Sir, the capacity in which the civil services have the power, the authority. In that authority, they use the maximum of their energy to provide and to work for the people.
Your first group of preference is Police Service of Pakistan.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure you're aware of the general public's perception.
Yes, sir.
Yet you say so?
Sir, I will defend it by saying that in the lower hierarchy of
You don't have to defend, you just have to explain. Anyhow, आगे चलते हैं. So if you were to be born again, you would prefer to be born with the same qualities.
Yes, sir.
You're quite content?
Yes, sir.
Okay, चलें, ठीक है, good. So, what is the status of Hong Kong?
Sir, Hong Kong is an autonomous region, but being part of the China.
Autonomous region, but at the same time part. Not a very clear answer, Kalim Ullah. All right. Give me the 5 important and main features of the 26th Constitutional Amendment. Come straight to the point.
So the 5 main feature is that they have establish the benches, the constitutional benches. The second is the Amendment 9 is being done, which will provide environmental protection to the citizens of Pakistan. After that, Article 38 is also amended, which is that riba will be eliminated from the country till 2028. And there is also this judicial commission has been overchanged, which means that the previous overarching powers of the judiciary have been eliminated, and now they have this legislation number. The number of legislatures in the judicial commission have been increased.
Why was Sundarji doctrine discontinued?
Sorry, sir, I do not know.
What are the three main prerequisites to invoke the right of preemptive self-defense under international relations?
Sorry, sir, I do not know.
Okay. What are the prerequisites, legally speaking, to have an effective democracy?
So the prerequisite is,
Not legally, constitutionally speaking.
sir, free and fair elections, freedom of speech, and freedom of liberty. These are the three main features of democracy.
मैंने constitutionally आपसे कहा है, इसमें से एक तो हो गया right to vote, free and fair elections. आइन में और ऐसी क्या चीज़ें होनी चाहिए which can ensure an effective democracy?
Sir, I think free and fair elections is one of them. Other than that,
Being a student of Pakistan affairs, identify three main problems with the 1956 constitution which ultimately paved the way for secession of East Pakistan in the year 1971.
sir, the first problem was that Bengali was not considered as the national language. Only Urdu was considered as the national language.
South China Sea.
Yes, sir.
Who are the actors? What's the problem?
So in South China Sea, there is a clash between the mainland countries on the South China Sea, that is Philippines and other countries.
Mainland countries आप बार बार बोल रहे हैं. समंदर में mainland country कहाँ से आ गया? What do you
I
mean
mean
by
the,
this
the
terminology?
important countries which are involved in the South China Sea
So the
conflict.
one is Philippines.
One is Philippines. Then we have also Malaysia is also involved there, which have also claims on those water, and then also Indonesia, and China has claims
तीन
that.
बोले अभी मैंने कहा. First tell me about the actors and then what's the issue. First tell me the actors.
So the actors are Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, and China.
आगे चलते हैं. Kalim Ullah, Pakistan and China have spent a lot on developing the Gwadar seaport. When we already have Port Qasim in Karachi, and you lived in Karachi. So why didn't we simply improve upon and develop the Port Qasim? What was the need of having Gwadar?
So Gwadar is in terms of depth of the seas is more deeper than the Karachi port. The first is that there are more docks, more ships can be could stand there. The second is that Gwadar is also used by China as to avoid the Malacca dilemma, which most of the Malacca Strait is being covered by the Cod and AUKUS states for military purposes. The second, another reason is that China used to transfer its goods from the Xinjiang province to the Gwadar, the other portion of the Middle East, which would take 30 or plus more days. But through Xinjiang province and the Gwadar, which is a road, will take almost 12-13 days.
You're a mechanical engineer, Kalim Ullah.
Yes, sir.
Why are you switching fields?
Sir, mechanical engineering is also a very good profession. But I think the qualities, the leadership qualities that civil service provides you at a very young age, one cannot find in those professions. And along with that, the work that you could do by improving the lives of the people in being part of the civil services, one cannot serve the same number of people in the mechanical engineering profession.
My last question, since again you are based in Karachi, What is the issue of Sir Creek and how to solve it?
Sir, Sir Creek is an issue with Pakistan and India, which both Pakistan and India claims to be part of their countries. Apart from that, sir, I do not know the exact.
Then you do not know it at all. Apne parties to bata diyan. Of course, they both claim there is an issue.
Yes.
Can you tell me what is this area or where is it located?
Sir, it's located in Sindh. Sindh.
बहुत बड़ा है.
Sir, if I'm allowed to guess, near Badin, the area near Badin.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Please.
Kalim Ullah,
Yes, sir.
if I remember correctly,
Yes, sir.
when you came to us last time,
Yes, sir.
your favorite city was Chaman. Right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Now you have switched it to Murray. Why?
Sir, because all my life, most of the 10 to 11 years I've lived in
When
Murray.
you mentioned Chaman last time, you forgot that you have been to Murray for that long?
Sir, it was the
आपको
initiation.
ये भी नहीं पता कि मरी में जो जंगलात हैं वो कौन से हैं, किस तरफ से हैं। आपका वो प्रोविंशियल वाला हो गया इंटरव्यू?
No, sir, it's on the 7th of Feb.
7th of February. Slang नहीं बोलना आपने था. Feb is no word. So far as the panel is concerned, okay? All right. You have a good personality. You remained composed and confident. लेकिन ये confident को भी underline कर लो because I'll come back to it. आपकी non-verbal communication is good. So is verbal communication. Good delivery and volume. The things I liked about you. No issues of grammar or pronunciation were detected. I see a fairly good potential in you. 3 चीज़ें मैंने लिखी हैं जो improvement मांगती हैं. Whether you like my saying this or not, but this is my observation when I compare the Kalim Ullah of today and the Kalim Ullah of 3 weeks ago. I see a degree of arrogance in you today. You have to humble yourself before the panel. Do it. ये नसीहत है आपको मेरी. Because बेटा याद रखो, they come across many Kalim Ullahs every day.
Yes, sir.
And just to tick this column instead of that doesn't take them much effort.
Yes.
ये repentance फिर आपको सारी जिंदगी रहेगी. Okay? So it is just a matter of 30 or 40 minutes. ये याद रखो कि आप उनके पास नौकरी लेने के लिए जाओगे, देने नहीं जाओगे. This is very, very important. Keep that in mind. All right?
Yes.
Then I observed that your knowledge base needs to be expanded. Easy questions like COP29. पहले तो आपको पता ही नहीं था. When I reminded you, you remembered, but you don't know what happened. Climate change, चलो नहीं पता COP29 का. Expected है. क्या result था उसका, क्या नहीं हुआ. But you could have engaged us well on global warming and climate change and why we did not have rainfall this winter. उसके जवाब में you could have mentioned artificial rain and all. जितना मर्जी उसको expand कर दो. समझ आ रही है बात? So, time आपके पास बहुत है because you yourself have mentioned that your interview is expected towards the end of next month.
Yes.
Which gives us at least 30 full days, 1 month.
Yes.
उसमें आप बहुत कुछ कर सकते हो. Climate change is a very important issue in the whole world today.
Yes.
Read on that. Educate yourself on that because there might be a question.
Okay.
किसी भी उसके एंगल से आएगा. COP29 was the latest conference on that, इसलिए मैंने उसका जिक्र किया. Accordingly, you need to develop your analytical skills. जब ये होगा तो analysis करना भी आपको बेहतर हो जाएगा आपका. ये 2 चीज़ें important develop your analytical skills and expand your knowledge base. In starting from your province, your country, then your option subjects. And you stand a very good chance.
जी अब कलीम उल्लाह साहब, number one, what I have observed, you are a smart, well-dressed personality, excluding shoes, okay, which you need to wear black. Okay, you have excellent or reasonably good communication skill, spoke with confidence and clarity, and also sustained pressure well. Okay, overall, I see you have a reasonably good chance. However, at the same time, there are certain shortcomings which I have noticed. Number one shortcoming is that you're, as pointed out by our senior chairman, sir, your first impression is not that of soft. It gives a look of arrogance. And the way you answered, way you behaved in the initial 4 or 5 minutes especially, that was a complete show of arrogance. You need to drastically change because, as we have already discussed, you are there to get a job. Okay, this was with regard to overall general. Then coming to your optional subjects, you couldn't answer well. For example, Atlantic Charter, your answer was totally wrong. Okay, and also on gender budgeting, you were blank. Gender responsive budgeting. Criminology, you were totally blank. Then Gandhara art, you couldn't answer. These are a few examples. So what you need to do is that study more, update your knowledge, and then remove or overcome your deficiencies as pointed out, and you have a good chance. Otherwise, you will have many problems. Okay, thank you.
All right, Kalim Ullah, to start with, work on your profile related questions. आपका बायोडाटा फॉर्म आपके इंटरव्यूअर के सामने होगा, वो एक एक चीज़ देखते हैं, especially details which can be mutually exclusive, उनके बारे में बहुत ध्यान से लिखें. एक तरफ अगर एक शख्स के कि आई एम वेरी आउटगोइंग, वेरी सोशल, और दूसरी तरफ अपनी वीकनेसेस में लिख दे आई एम एन इंट्रोवर्ट, म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव हो गए ना. आउटगोइंग और सोशल बंदा और इंट्रोवर्ट भी है, इट डज नॉट गो वेल विद ईच अदर. सो अपने प्रोफाइल से जुड़े हुए सवालात को देखें, जिससे आप, और ख़ास तौर से जिससे आपके कई दफ़ा पर्सनल डिटेल्स लाइक आई आस्क्ड अबाउट KPMG, और छोटी सी डिटेल है बट इट शोज़ योर ऑब्जर्वेशन विद रिगार्ड्स टू दोज अराउंड यू एंड लिंक्ड विद यू डायरेक्टली. ठीक है. 2, यू अपीयर अनकम्प्ड, या तो कंप्लीट शेव करें प्रॉपर. ठीक है. और अगर आपने कोई बियर्ड रखनी है तो फिर उसको भी प्रॉपर करें, बट राइट नाउ जो आपकी लुक आ रही है इट इज़ नॉट वेरी क्लीन. इसको आपने थोड़ा सा देखना है. 3rd, you tend to twitch your eyes a lot while looking, and I believe this is one of the reason जिसकी वजह से कई दफ़ा एक इम्प्रेशन थोड़ा सा आ सकता है, जिस तरह से ऑनरेबल चेयर ने या मेंबर साहब ने आपको पॉइंट आउट किया है. ठीक है. आंखों को ऐसे नॉर्मल रखें, डोंट ट्विच योर आइज while listening to someone. ठीक है. It may give the impression that has been observed today. So आपको मैं just trying to help you, telling you कि क्यों हो सकता है कई दफ़ा. 4th, नॉलेज बेस की आपसे बात हो गई है, वो तो ऑफ कोर्स आपके पास अभी माशाल्लाह टाइम है, यू कैन इम्प्रूव. एंड 5th एंड वेरी इंपॉर्टेंटली, ऑलवेज कम स्ट्रेट टू द पॉइंट. कलीमुल्लाह, इंटरव्यूअर को लेफ्ट राइट ले जाने की कोशिश नहीं करनी है आपने. आता है सीधा उधर से शुरू करें जहां से पूछा गया है. हिट द नेल ऑन द हेड वाली जो बात होती है, कम स्ट्रेट टू द पॉइंट. और अगर नहीं आता तो उसको भी क्लियरली बता दीजिए, उसमें ऐसी कोई कबाहत नहीं है कि यू डू नॉट नो एन आंसर. बट ओवरऑल, डिस्पाइट you dropping several questions, not several, in fact many questions, I was even surprised about national issues like Sir Creek. बहुत basic questions थे कुछ जो मैंने आपसे पूछे. I still see a lot of potential in you. You have very good command over the language. You have very good conversation ability. Despite dropping so many questions, you held your ground, you retained your composure. Just back it up with knowledge come across as someone more forthcoming a little, I do not see a reason why you should not be able to do well. Just back it up with substance, and बाकी जैसा सर ने आपको जो कुछ चीज़ें बताई इनके ऊपर थोड़ा सा आप काम करो. I think you shall be able to do well, inshallah. Okay, thank you.